Welcome to this new video of the Siege of Brimir. I will try something new, and I will try to make these devlog videos explaining what's coming in each update and what was the intention and the ideas behind it. And I will also go through them in the game so you can see exactly what each update does. So for this one, I focus a lot on quality of life improvements, UI, and especially character improvement. So I completely changed the character improvement, and instead of being with different bars and levels inside the main menu, now this is all inside the game where you can improve the character. And I'm following what a lot of RPG games does with X3s, where you unlock cells that can unlock different cells, and they improve stats, skills, etc. So let's start. So when you start, when you will get this new update, you will see that you will get this message because you don't have any new character. That's because the old character you have is not valid anymore, and you need to start again. If you want, I will post some instructions in Discord, where I will also put a save file with 100,000 XP that you can use. So let's go to the game, and for example, you can see you cannot play the arena, and let's start the conquest. This is the intro video that I will skip. We are in the story conquest mode, where you have the different levels here in this planetary lobby with the cities, yeah, where you complete like story-driven missions here, and then you unlock it, and you complete the story, and then you unlock different levels. But for now, let's focus on the skill. So now you have to press pause, and you will see that there are these 3 new options here, and those are the 3 new different trees. And it says here that your character gets saved continuously, so you don't need to save when you improve your character. That will be saved. What you need to save is the conquest mode, for example, the cities that are unlocked, where you are in the map, etc., the resources. And the first thing that you need to do is to create a slot. So for example, you choose one of these, and then, for example, now I created number 1. So you will see that I have number 1 created. Now let's go to the skill tree. So for example, this one, the skill part. Here you have the different cells with the skills and the level of them, and also an explanation of what does this improvement do. So for example, the plasma 2 makes it faster, more damage, and the steering is faster. Then you also have the stats here with health, energy, defense, melee, and some others. Energy regeneration and HP regeneration that you didn't have before. And you can see all of those up here. This is something I added now, and before you were completely blind to this. It was just an internal number that you couldn't see. So for example, now let's see, we have 4,000. We can improve some skills, defense. Here is a knockout. For example, some people complain that they get knocked out. Here you can improve that, because there is a threshold of how much damage you get in one, how much damage you can receive in one go without being knocked out, and this increases with this. But you can also create the same effect increasing the defense, because then you will receive less damage. But anyway, now we have used some experience, and we have improved some stats, and maybe now the plasma. You can go back here, and you will see how you get the message of the skills that you have improved. So you remember we created the character in slot 1. That means this character here that we have already used some experience, and this is the total accumulated experience. And this is the active one. This is saved in slot 1 together with the conquest mode slot 1. But the character, you can also use it in the arena. So now if I exit this, I can choose different characters in the arenas, also the sandbox mode, and I can improve it. And then when I come back into the conquest mode, pressing the continue button, I will have that character. Also, another thing that you can do is, for example, now I have improved some skills, and let's say that I want to explore different paths in the tree for different characters. So I could, for example, now save my character in slot number 2, and that would basically duplicate this character now. Now I have 2 characters that basically they are the same. And in slot number 1, I can explore some paths. Number 2, explore different ones. So for example, now I want to unlock the laser number 2 here, and okay, I don't have enough points for laser number 3. And you can see how I was in character slot 2, so this got some experience use, but the other didn't change. So for example, now let's exit that. Now we have created 2 characters in the slots, and those are the characters that we can use here. So for example, slot number 1 is the one that the original one that have more experience. Then we create the slot number 2 and we spend some extra. So now I will play as the number 2 in the grassland, for example. I will just have this the default one. I also increase the experience that you get in this custom map. That changing this, you get more or less experience. So this is increased. I think I tripled it or something like that. So now it's more meaningful to finish the game and win it. Let's start it, and then I will show you the improvement. So one obvious thing that you can see now is the UI on the top corner. The skills, they are improved. You can see the level of your skill. Like for example, you remember I improved laser, now it's number 2. Small plasma is number 2. Plasma, the small plasma, I improved it before it was failing so much. It was hitting in a lot of ways the enemy. Now I improve it. And for example, let's log onto that tank. Now, see, the plasma follows it. Now we have some, and you see that there is some damage indicator, and this because now I added this, the character that you are locking and you are hitting, then you will see this indicator and you get an idea of how much damage you are doing to it. Okay, so let's go back to the base, because and now I'm trying to hit this helicopter. Hopefully, yeah, got hit and they got destroyed. For example, this small plasma is now the improvement is really good for example, planes, where before it was more difficult. If you want to hit the fast planes, the fighters, you need to improve it a bit more, or just try to hit them when they come to you, because they are faster than the plasma. So for example, now I've been hit, and I want to, for example, improve my energy regeneration, and okay, I don't have more. Okay, so this is some of the improvements I made, and I think that makes the game much more playable, because I focus on giving you more information, like the stats, now the damage. And another thing I implemented that you do using the aim button and the toggle map, this is all in the tutorial, and this new top view, where basically you can see the map from above and you get this overview of what is going on. Like they are where the enemies are, where are my troops, if you have troops, where even the planes. So now, for example, I know there are these 2 helicopters, there are some rockets coming to me from the right, so I could now do this, and yeah, now the towers are attacking. Yeah. So this new mode right now it's only for just to see the overview, but later I think I will add some control of the troops, so that will make it more useful than now. We have some planes here that are trying to attack us. As I said, that this plasma now through the flares doing the small plasma is too slow. It's only level 2, so okay, I don't have. But yeah, well, you improve it and they will hit it in a much easier way. Now probably they will catch it. No, they failed. Anyway, you could just follow it and attack it. So those are basically the improvements I focus on. Also, I review all the skills. So now, when you improve the skill, everything makes sense. Like the black hole gets bigger, the overload gets bigger. I also make some things a bit bigger, and you also have some more explanation about what the transformations do that you can have and what these super skills. You have one that is by default unlocked, but for them to use them you need to have energy and you need to have rage that you get killing enemies when you and will be shown on the top. So anyway, this is the main part of this update, and I hope you enjoy it and you think I improved the game. I think next time I will be focusing in performance, maybe trying to update to a new version of Unreal Engine that does better with multi-threading. So thank you for listening and see you in another video.